Stavros Tousios for M4Markets. Today we're going to have a quick look at euro dollar and also dollar against the Swiss franc. Gold is moving up, pound is moving up, and euro of course, but they have both done a fresh high. Euro seems to be on a catch up. Can it go and cross above the 110.33? Well, that is something that remains to be seen. For now, what I am mainly focusing on is that we are actually seeing two divergence signals popping here on the 4-hour chart, and those of these signals are also consecutively on the on the print, which means you've got one from here to here, you've got one from here to here, and you've also got one from here to here. So you know this also plays an important role. We are above the trend line of the median channel, above the 50, 61, 79 as well. So 110 is the next level of sort of resistance, right? And above there, of course, the previous high at 110.36. The question is, can we get there and can we break that? We could do both, but still, in my opinion, that is not going to cause a major move to the upside. It looks like more of a case of a potential double top, or perhaps even a weak attempt to the upside that is going to fail, or even a false break and then a possible, well, at least correction. Down on the 1 hour, we're going to see that this trend, it's, well, it depends where we assume the low here. Let's say, you know, you are going to see that the trend is kind of, you know, finding some sort of resistance here in the median line, okay? But regardless, we still have to look at the next level up. If we assume that's the one, or we can assume that's the one. In both cases, 106.964 is already reached. In the other case, 110.41, which is above the previous high. What we do care mainly about, for now at least, is that prices stay above 109.27. Now, when it comes to dollar against the Swiss franc, we are falling. We've lost the previous low over here, okay? And just for the a bit more of context, if we look at the longer term trend, okay, you see that we have a very important level below the 0.90. We are currently at 0.95, which is an important level as well, but very close to the 90 psychological level. And then, of course, you know, the idea is here that we're going to tag that low at some point. Over here, we didn't just tag it, we fell under it for quite a few weeks, I would say, probably. But over here, this is what is attracting currently price action. So we've had kind of, you know, a move to the downside that looks like 5 waves are in. So maybe, and because of this sort of divergence that we see over here, which is not so clear yet, okay, I want to see more downside. I want to see more downside to get a better signal, right? It would suggest that the next leg to the downside, that's going to be in the medium term, of course, could potentially act as a signal to the upside. That is going to be, of course, either a reversal, okay, or a simple continuation, a simple correction to the upside. And then we're going to see further downside. Well, we saw something similar here, for example, but that didn't, you know, eventually lead to further downside. It was scooped higher, and we went all the way up to the upper channel. And this is something that I suspect might happen again. But first, I think we need to see a little bit more downside in the short and medium term. Maybe we're going to get some sort of wedge pattern here that is going to increase confidence in the pattern. And from there, we can potentially start looking for prices to get some sort of respite. But until then, and as you can understand, we have this 4-hour to play with, okay, which is still an actual divergence here. It's just that typically we prefer to see a bit more of divergence in the two prices, okay. And then if we also look at the 1 hour, we're going to see that this has extended quite a bit. Let's see where it comes to 91.79, and the 100, look, comes exactly at 89.63, which is pretty much where the bottom of this channel is.